when 1,800 pounds of cow decide they want to come out, they come out. They pulled this fence down last night. They just basically walked up it, pulled it down. So we got a new stretch of fence. I'm gonna pull this tight. I'm gonna have to move some posts, but obviously I can't take this fence down completely. So we're gonna pull this on the outside. This fence is pulled to the inside of the posts. So we'll tie up this end and move the truck to the other side. Put it on to come along and pull it that way. You have to cut this in, and obviously this is how barbed wire was born. It says when you just cut fence that's wrapped, you get barbed wire. But you just put this upright, flat there with staples, and then you wrap and tie. All right, so this is what I mean by wrapped around. You actually cut, you leave like 2 foot of a single strand, and you cut all these uprights, and then you wrap it around a few times, especially the top and the bottom, but all of them. Because I'm about to hook the truck to the other side of this, put tension on it, then hook up the come along and pull it even tighter. Right, okay, so this is the device that hooks to the fence. I've got it on a come along, hooked to the back of my truck. Yes, I need to wash my truck. But you can see I just pull my truck to where it pulls snug and starts to stand it up. Now, really need a couple people, but now we end up getting this over here where it belongs. That pulls into tension, and then we use the come along to get it tight. All right, so this is built in, so I put them in the middle. I'm parked uphill, so I'm gonna end up pulling the tighter than the bottom, which is fine. That's all I care about. I'm gonna run barbed wire across the top of this thing too, because they're just putting their heads over, trying to, you know, the grass is greener, even though it's not. So this 10,000 pound strap connecting the two so that I can pull from the center. I pulled the truck tight, so we are at tension already. Fence is funny, it stretches, so you've got to really torque it. But yeah, put all the tension on the fence with the truck first while my come along is not tight. Then we can tighten up the come along, and you can see this thing starts standing up higher and higher and higher. I may have to attach this lower to the frame of the truck because you can see the fence is walking up, and I need the fence down. So we'll end up stepping on it, pushing it to the wood here, hammering all we can, then we'll cut it off and wrap this side. When doing this, you have to remember everything's man-made. Like, can't put too much faith in anything or assume things are gonna hold. Everything's fine. I'm not saying that 'cause something did happen, but that didn't always used to be my mantra. But like at any time, that strap, a rivet could come loose, this strap could break. I had to put a separate strap on the top because I had awesome tension on the bottom and not at the top, and now we are amazing tight. And so you've got this bow in the fence, but that's going to disappear, so the bottom is really taut. So once the bottom gets secured to the post and then the top does, then you just pull those in and you get this nice tight rope. And we are going to run barbed wire across the very top and the very bottom to try and deter them from being troublesome trucks anymore. Also, props to the originalists, because you know how we still hang fence? The same way they did. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, we're gonna try and let the pressure off. Okay. Come on, buddy. Pressure off. There we go. All right, so we lost our pressure here. but not here. So she held. And they're sad. New fence before breakfast.